Hey guys, my name is Ville and welcome to join me on my trip around Mont Blanc. This is a 6 to 12 day hike depending on your condition and on your timetable. I'm gonna document all the steps in the way and see if you get some inspiration from it. I came very little prepared. I have my tent and I made 0 bookings on the refugios. I encountered storms, bad weather, good weather, all kinds of coincidences and good and bad luck. Hope you enjoy it and sit back and relax.
The video producer here.
So just brought myself out from the Geneva airport to the train and now I'm gonna head to the starting point of the hike. Wish me luck. Oh no, the train had some problem and you had to wait there for like an hour, and now the conductor came to tell us that the train is not going anywhere for another 2 to 3 hours. So instead of waiting, we are now going to take a bus. But this is the adventure. I'm sure we get there someday. Finally in the hotel. The lady at the reception was very nice and friendly. I got a little bit of food, didn't eat anything. Alright, time to close it for tonight. I got some good sleep last night and the hotel was comfortable. And eventually I made it here, so I guess it's gonna be a good start. So, good morning. Made it like 500 meters from the hotel and I'm already taking like 100 photos. It's gonna be a long trip, but I'm gonna love it. I already do. It's amazing. I did some last minute shopping and then I wanted to go check the final details from the tourist office, but they are on lunch. The whole place is closed for 3 hours. There's no way I'm gonna stick around for 3 hours. It's already quite late till I get to hit the trail, so I'm on my own. I hope I can find the beginning of the trail. They say there's a lot of places to stay overnight on the route. Then you can follow these signs to find the place. A lot of them are supposedly fully booked, so that's one of the reasons I took the tent. So let's see how it actually turns out. It's early July, so maybe not as busy as later in July or August when Europe is having their holidays. A quick stop to look behind to see the views. It is quite something. Unbelievable views. Just as every step you take, it just gets better. Let's see if I feel the same way after a lot of stairs up and getting a little bit tired, but as of now, just amazing. Alright, time for lunch. So I think I'm at the sort of village place, but there's not much of a village, but instead just a hotel. But anyhow, I'm gonna stick here for lunch and take a little rest. Alright, after a little bit of self-debate on the route, I'm on my way again. Some friends that I met earlier mentioned that they're going to the scenic route, but actually they did another turn there, so let's see if this is the right way. But anyhow, all roads lead somewhere, so I've got about 4 or 5 hours of sunlight left, so I guess I'll end up somewhere. Okay. Wow, that was quite intensive. Is he looking? Wow, so close. That creature is massive with his horns. Fuck, it's right on the trail. Just in time for the sunset. Alright, good morning. I slept terrible. It was cold, and I guess my sleeping bag isn't done for such cold weather. So even the numbers promise quite a lot, but the reality is different. But I put on eventually all my clothes that I had. I don't know if it was a good thing or bad, but just if you feel cold, it's just feel like the right thing to do, but yeah, it didn't seem to help. Alright, I packed my gear and put some things still in a dry mode. I'm gonna walk in my flip-flops to the refugee over there and see if I could charge my phone and have like a late breakfast or early lunch, and then hit the road. Alright, have my lunch here. Just a point to note, they don't accept cards, so make sure you bring some cash. Luckily I had a little bit, but that's pretty much all the cash I had. So hope there's an ATM on the way. Alright, gonna hit the road. Supposed to go across. I made it. Oh, now it's starting to get really more scenic. This really little cool path just beside the mountain hill. Danger. Chutes de pierres. Chutes like parachute. Like, is it falling? Falling rocks, I guess. Wow, I'm getting good at this. Bonjour. Well, they didn't accept the credit card, but I could do the bank transfer, so I'm safe. And luckily the vacancy also, so I can choose a bed from here. Perfect. I get some good sleep tonight. Wow, that shower was amazing. It felt so good. I don't remember when last time. So things looking pretty good. And I'm gonna get good rest tonight. And now it's time for supper. Just I arrived 10 minutes before they set their dinner. Perfect timing. Let's go see what they have behind that mountain. Unfortunately, it was a little bit in the clouds just at the time of the sunset. And it was supposed to light up this side of the mountains, but it's still pretty awesome. It's pretty good facilities here in this refuge. How do you pronounce it? So these are the semi-private rooms. I was staying in the dormitory. Nothing wrong with that either. Alright, time to say goodbye to the refugee camp, our hostel. It's lovely, and big thanks to their flexibility in terms of the payment, because I was able to pay with the bank transfer. So I transferred from my Finnish bank to their bank account. The amount is 55 euros, by the way. Very little, given that I got dinner and breakfast and a place to stay. It was in a dormitory, but still perfect. Perfect, and shower and everything, warm hot shower. So it's more than I needed. So now continuing on the trail, and today is a bit cloudy and a little bit rainy day, so let's see how that will work out. Alright, the rain started to be a little bit heavier, so I thought if I carry on for 3 to 6 hours with even the small rain, it would totally get everything soaked up. So better act a bit early and set up this rain cover. So not as smooth and cool as the other 2 days, but at least it's also not so hot. Water bottles for drinking. There we go. So I managed to get my shoes a little bit wet. As the clouds keep coming in, I found a little place just beside the refugee for making my supper, or lunch I should say. There we go. Follow the path, and the path takes me through layers of snow. I'm already feeling the coolness that is coming from the snow. Hope it's not too slippery. Alright, there I go. Quite a clear path, so a lot of people have been going here, but it's a bit soft, I guess, the rain. And of course 15-20 degrees plus is doing their trick. The weather changed again, but such is life. This guy doesn't mind the rain. I've been coming through this storm now for like 30 to 60 minutes. It's not the nicest thing. It's not a walk in the park. Luckily, every now and then there's some kind of a sign, and most of the time you can see where the path is going. Just once or twice I was puzzling, like whether I lost the trail or not. Just coming to a snow section, and there's just no footsteps on the snow, so I'm like, what the hell? Wow, but it is an adventure. It shouldn't be super far anymore, if I'm not mistaken, like 30 minutes or something. I'm questioning whether I should stay there overnight and get this wet clothes and things sorted out. Quite real. That's where I am. I can hardly hold my phone. Visibility very, very little. Just know I saw some other hikers. Really happy about that. I have to admit it's a bit stretch. I can imagine how the view should be given the visibility was a bit better. Somebody's coming behind me as well. Oh, now there's all kinds of traffic. Yeah, I can do this. Definitely not 30 minutes, or closer to an hour, but liking these markings of these rocks. So now should be pretty near. The sky is opening a little bit as well. Just imagine how it would be on a clear day. Well, I still have like 8 days to go. Alright, after every hill you're thinking, just over this one there is gonna be the shelter. But now eventually this was that. Wow, I don't know if you can see it. It's really crowded and humid here, everybody coming from the rain. So the weather forecast for tomorrow is better, and tonight it's gonna be raining. So I decided to stay, and I was really lucky. I get the last bed that there was here, so lucky me. So I get to dry my things, and tomorrow hopefully it'll be better visibility and my stuff will be dry, so you can't see it. Alright, after a good meal, having a final look on the views. It's clearing out a little bit, and supposedly it's gonna be better weather tomorrow, so maybe it's the right decision to stay at this hut. So once I'm up here, I've climbed and worked all the way, that I would at least get to see and enjoy some of the views. And tomorrow, when it's supposedly a bit more clear day. So there we go, hoping for the best. So I've got the second from the left upper bunk. So a little bit crowded here, but it's so much better than the tent anyway. Alright, time to hit the road again after breakfast and using the showers and toilets and stuff. It's time to hit the trail. Unfortunately, the weather isn't much clearer than yesterday, but maybe throughout the day it'll get better. Thanks huge amounts for this refuge for hosting me last night, and this one accepted credit card actually, which was great. So as I said, I got the last bed in the place, which was a huge luck. Otherwise, I would have had to be camping just like those guys over there. So it's a pretty beautiful path. It would clear out throughout the day. Lucky for me, it's gonna be a nice day. Off the hill. Let's see how the trail continues from here, whether it's on a level path or starting to go up again. I'm at the bottom of the hill now. What I see is a pizza place. Wow, this tour has everything spoiling. But it's only 11:30, so I think I'm not gonna stop for food yet. I made it. Very wide, very narrow. Finally in sight of the next refugee. So that's where I'm gonna have my lunch. Lovely place. I left this refuge where I had my lunch. And now I'm heading to Italy. Whew. Bye bye valley. Now it's just one direction. Uh-oh, I'm supposed to go across here. I would appreciate if they had built a bridge. As if this mountain is shining. It's so cool. Those guys have pretty nice views. Here I come. I don't know if you can see how steep it is, but you could slide this one. Whew. Let's see how I manage. Whew. I did slide it, but standing up, ooh, my knees hurt so much. Oh crap. Whew. But yeah. Another experience. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You can just tolerate the wet butt afterwards. Finally arriving at the next hostel. Eating a lot better here than at home.
Want me to take a picture?
Good morning. Good morning to the day 5. Some of my new friends there and the same refugee. So that's my breakfast. Let's see if there's still some more to come, but I'll start with that. It's a bit unusual in Finnish people to have bread with the jelly or jam, but it's good, of course.
Boy, he's farther than it looks. Yeah. He's just out of the corner of his eye.
Nature, oh nature. I guess I reached the top of this mountain, and now it's just a nice hike down. All right, this crossing seems fun. just managed to keep my balance. This water is perfectly round shaped. I'm suspecting something has come down to create it. Look at the color of the water. We're approaching this hut or restaurant. Ski resort, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have my lunch here. It's 1 o'clock. Save some energy and get a little rest for my feet. The town is maybe 1 hour or 2 hours away, so I was hoping to get pizza there, but maybe I'll just have to be a little bit rational and take a break here. It's already a bit late. Just had my lunch. Pasta carbonara, as they recommended it. That was really good. I have to say, the Italians, they know how to make food. But still even probably quite a touristy place, so must not have been the best there is. I was just a little bit too hungry to wait longer, but I'm sure this town has got a lot better restaurants even. I'm probably gonna find my ATM too. I guess you could take these ones down, and I see people taking them down too. Let's go up to the hill to have dinner or a drink, and then they go back. Also some hikers seem to take these, and also they seem to take bus for any of the little bit more boring or uneventful sections. But I got time and I'm not in a rush, so I for now at least I will do the whole thing by foot. These narrow streets. This is more traffic than I've seen in days. After a nice shower and charging my devices and everything, putting things for drying, I'm gonna head out for a little walk. It's pretty decent, clean and cozy. 120 euros per night, so can't complain. The town is lovely. Plenty of really cool old buildings and
cozy looking restaurants. I really like this stone and wood as building materials. These little shops and restaurants, really cozy, a nice vibe. So based on the Google reviews, this has gotten the best reviews, and I looked at the menu and asked what's good here, and they recommended the La Stella di Mel, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. Can't wait to taste it. This hotel is really cozy from all the little details. Just had my breakfast and time to pack and hit the road again. I'm spoiled with these views again already to begin with. Today's trail is going on a road, maybe 1 or 2 kilometers, and then I suppose it starts the real thing. This section is pretty easy, very even terrain and beautiful views, so it's nice enjoying as it's my day number 6. My body is starting to get used to the weight, and my legs and everything is fine with my feet and my shoes, so very enjoyable. Arrived to another refuge. This is about 2,000 meters. Now I care about the altitude because I need to camp tonight, most likely, and for that I supposedly need 2,500 meters of altitude. So that'll be another couple hours from here, but I'll take a rest today, and meanwhile let my stuff dry. So it's another 2.5 hours for the next refugio Elena, and after that it's supposed to be uphill, and then maybe I'll reach that 2,500 meters and be able to put up my tent legally. But as I've seen earlier on the trail, people do camp along the side of the trail, even it's less than 2,500 meters. Even it's illegal, but what are they gonna do? I think it's maybe more like a safety thing. So it's at your own risk. So maybe lower down on the alleys nearby towns there might be some crime or whatever. That's just the only thing I can come up with. What's the damage really to let people camp? The bus was great. Supposedly it goes every 20 minutes, but better check when your trip is coming up. Here I am at the camping site. Looks great. A lot of RVs and and caravans, and that seems to be the prices, so not much. Let's see how it works. My tent is up and I'm ready to go get some food and get the rented a little bit. This is the name of the game today. Just a bit misty and cloudy and a little bit of rain. But no wind. The raincoat stays on pretty nice. It's not too cold. Could be a bit cooler though. Break time. And so it is for many others. This trail is popular.
You guys, have you got anything long to wear? Like, no? And then is that okay?
This is very cozy and welcoming. Everybody is appreciating this. They recommended the soup and these pies. So that's probably what I'll be having.
Or just we just struggling to share, like in terms of like to get like. That's okay. Don't
That's
worry
it.
about it.
You just hear there are cows. You can't see anything. So happy I'm inside tonight. Okay, day 10 I think, starting. So I'm gonna say goodbye to this hotel that offered me a dry place to stay tonight. And also, as you can see, offered a room with no toilet. This is the first of this kind. They had a shower in the corner, but no toilet. So the toilet is shared, but this Usually I would think it's the other way around. You have your toilet, but you don't have your shower. But doesn't matter. Did the job and served the purpose. So I'm dry now for most part, and it's not too bad weather outside. So perfect. Let's go. Day 10, I think. So a little bit long leg for today, in case I do it all the way. As yesterday I had to cut it a little bit short due to the heavy rain and my sleeping bag and everything got wet. So let's see what the day will bring. No pressure. But in terms of weather, looks great. So nothing can stop me now. Ooh. Steam rising from the forests when the sunlight hits them. It's my time to say goodbye to this little town. Just outside the town, there is the camping ground. So very doable. And amazing views once again. What an amazing view to do your camping. Eventually it will lead to this refuge. And maybe that's a lunchtime for me. Wow. So the weather is turning from a bit cloudy into bright or brightish, and this is surely the kind of view you don't want to miss. It's to pretty much all directions. This is what they're serving. My last bit in Switzerland, it won't be long until I'm in France again. Hey cow. So you are one lucky cow with this view. just enjoying your grass. If I would take a day off and camp or take a hotel down here before the last summit. And up the hill goes. I'm doing a little bit more today just to leave a bit easier one for tomorrow, which should be the last day. So just keep on going. Some people climbing up. It's really adventurous. Here in the shadow. That's the sunny side. This keeps being so beautiful. Well, I'm totally scared of these ladders. These guys are just
Gosh, this is phenomenal. Like maybe one of the best days of the trip.
climbed all the way to the top of this. Yeah. Oh wow. I believe that's where we are going to. Color in the mountain is changing every minute. Before it was a bit yellowish, now it's like brown or pink. It's really awesome. So I made it to the campsite a little bit past sunset, but sleeping in the tent in a beautiful, beautiful place. Just remember. Day 11, which should be my last day. Yesterday I did almost 22 kilometers, which was ups and downs, huge amounts, and quite a tough route. I met this Australian lady, Jacqueline, who kind of cheered me up and set the pace for the hike yesterday. So it was for her I would have stayed in the previous campsite, and I'm not sure if I would have made it even in 11 days. But what's the rush? I'm enjoying totally looking at this. It is stunning. Just opening the tent in the morning and seeing the mountain views, the snow-top mountains, is just something that you will definitely think about when you get back to the office. So, good morning from here, and I'll just put the tent in my bag and road. So this is the path. This is what we call a path. So indeed it makes it a bit slow to go forward at times. Sometimes the path is very good. don't need to even look at your steps, but then sometimes you have this. Amazing views from the path. Imagine what he is seeing from there. So this is my lunch today. So I decided to take the drone for a spin to see whether there is really a way through the mountains. And it seems there are a lot of people, so maybe I'm lucky and there is a way. This part of the trail seems very rocky. First sign with the refuge. Gonna make it. Just pretty steep downhill, really sharp zigzagging, a lot of rocks and roots, and going downhill. Towards the end it seems it's becoming a bit more like a road, dirt road. Easy to walk, of course, or easier, still a lot of stones and obstacles. Whoa, what a journey altogether. So it took me 11 days, one more than I planned. Now that I've been doing the calculations, I've been doing average 17 kilometers per day and the route is supposed to be 170 kilometers. So do the calculation, and you land that you should finish this in 10 days if you do 17 kilometers per day on average. But I did 11 days and 17 kilometers on average. So it's a bit strange. Maybe it was some of the extra scenic route that I took. And of course I had some detours too, but not too many and not too far out. But anyhow, I think it's good to reserve a lot of time for this trip, as the last thing you want is to be looking at the clock all the time and be stressed out. 6 hours of hiking is already a lot with this terrain, and sometimes I did more. A couple of days I did less due to the rain or storm or other circumstances. For now, let's carry on still for the last bit. I can see cars, and that's a sign that I'm getting more near to the civilization. And that's it. That's the finish line. Oh. Yeah, I made it. Oh. Oh, that's the adventure completed. Yes.
Wow, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you have any questions or comments, please share it down below in the comments box. I'll be very happy to join the discussion there. If you like this one, do me a favor and hit the like button. That would give me a lot of motivation to make more of these kinds of videos. And not to miss my next adventure, consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the next video.
Wow, that's a pretty cool cave. That's the shortcut to France.